Hello, everybody. It's Helga Dalla here. I'm not sure whether or not this is working. I'm sure it is. Look, it's Helga Dalla here. I just checking in and hello to everyone in Activate My Life. I'm super excited on this Monday morning to share another live video with you. And an interview of an incredible lady, Sally Ann Jones from New Zealand. She's living in Christchurch at the moment. Born in Queenstown, though, I understand, Sally. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me again. That's lovely.
Look, I'm not. Oh, yes, I could. If we've got any viewers online. Oh, beautiful. Someone's just said it's working. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. I was sort of sitting here, is this working? Well, I'm super excited. Look, I have interviewed Sally before. I have heard her testimony, her journey, which is incredible. So she is delighted to share her results with you so far, and it's just the beginning, and it's phenomenal. So Sally lost 4 babies quite some time ago, and now she's the proudest mum of 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. But having children, she will share with you, actually ruined her body, even to the point through being a diabetic, that she had to have one leg amputated and then shortly thereafter the other leg amputated. So I'm just going to hand it straight over to Sally and just ask her to share with the viewers what your life was like before you found our incredible products. Just paint a picture for the viewers, would you?
Okay, well, before I started the product, I was a woman that had given up pretty much. My life had become very homeward bound. I never went anywhere. I didn't do anything there because I was just in so much pain. I have vascular disease, so whenever I move, it causes pain. Even wearing my prosthetics, it would cause pain. So self-preservation, I didn't move. And of course, you know, if you don't move, you lose it. And so over time, it got to the point where, yes, I lost my left leg, and at that moment, that was wonderful. That was really good. It really had helped me survive, and took to having a leg off, no problem at all. And then 10 years later, I had to, had my babies. And unfortunately, diabetes and having babies sometimes doesn't mix when you're quite a brittle diabetic, which means I could eat an apple and my chest would go crazy. Just really difficult times. My eyesight started failing. I have leaking kidneys. I have I don't want to go through everything because it's just
and that's just the type of diabetic that you were diagnosed with.
Yeah. So every month I as a child, when I got diabetes, every month I got my period, I ended up in hospital. It just doesn't work well with me at all.
Wow.
But, you know, we accept what we're dealt with, and I worked with my mother for 20 years in a coffee shop, and that was great. I mean, some days I couldn't go, so that she was my perfect boss, because if I couldn't go, I wasn't going to get fired. So then I had my babies. After I had my daughter, they said, no more, it's too hard on your body. And then I got pregnant again 3 years later with my son. And, even though I've lost 2 legs because of the pregnancies, of how badly it affected my body, I wouldn't give them up for the world. I mean, I'd rather lose 4 limbs than give up the 2 children that I have, because they're my life. So they are extremely precious to me, and they know that they're precious because they know that the babies that I lost beforehand, and they're very aware that they could have been, lost as well. So,
Wow.
and then, yeah. So it was, and I think because I was sitting for so long, because it was so painful, of course, the more sitting you do, the more painful it gets, because then your muscles aren't working, and it became a bit of a vicious cycle for me until I met the wonderful Amy, who introduced me to this wonderful product. And at first I thought, oh yeah, whatever, it's just another thing to try. And I always said, natural things never work for me. Nothing natural works for me. They're not strong enough. I need the real pharmaceutical. But that wasn't true. I have been now on NRF1 and NRF2 for 3 months, and I can get up and make my own coffee. I can get up and make it for somebody else. I can get up and fold my washing. There's just so much more I can do. I can actually stand at my bench and chop vegetables and not need to sit because I'm in pain. So the things that are happening, and I'm so much more energized. I just feel like I can take on the world instead of waking up in the morning and thinking, there's just no point. Why get up? It's just painful. I'm only going to go and sit. But now
that's so incredible. I remember you sharing with some viewers the other day what your life was like just before Christmas. It
was really quite bad. About just in December, I tried to commit suicide. I was just in an incredibly bad space. I just couldn't see a way out of the life that I was living. I just thought, if I'm going to have this much pain, I would just rather not be here. And even, I say I love my children, but the state that I was in, I couldn't think of any other way out. And I thought, they will survive. They will carry on. My parents, my family, they will look after them. But it is a very hard thing to want to take your own life and not see a way out. And it just happened that I met Amy through my sister, and we got invited along to Amy's house, and I didn't know anything, didn't know what we were expecting. I just knew we were going to Amy's house, and then I thought, okay, I've got to give it a go. I have so got to give this a go, because I was just getting worse and worse. And I think probably if I hadn't started, I may well have not been here to tell you my story today.
You have so much to share. Amy, blessed.
I know. I thank God for Amy every day, because I just feel that he just put her in my path to be able to get well again. And these products are so incredible that it's working at a cellular level. And to me, that's we can buy all these home remedies, we can buy natural things, but they've got to be able to get to where we need them. So to take something that is working at a cellular level, that's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. And it's mind-blowing for your skin. I mean, when I'm 70, I'm going to look 50 still. Well, I hope. But, it's such a good product. We've got such amazing products. I mean, look at your hair, Helga.
I know.
I mean, your hair is amazing. The product is just, we're just so blessed to be part of an amazing company. And I am just so grateful that not only have I found some product that is making a huge difference to me, it has encouraged me to get up every day to tell other people about it. And it's also, I have met so many people in the workshops that, you know, I feel like I'm part of a family. And it's just...
You most certainly are.
And I really do feel that way. I really do feel that way because, you know, when you're you sit at home all day in pain, you don't have friends. You know, you don't have people that, you know, you don't get those invites to go out because you always say no. You know, so your world becomes very isolated. And then the more isolated it is, the more isolated you become. And, you know, it was tearing me down until I got activated. And now I'm just on top of the world every day. I don't know enough people because I want to scream it out to them. You know, I just want to tell everybody how amazing this is. If this can make my life better, then it can make anybody's life better, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So look, would you share with the viewers, like obviously there's people that are getting results quickly. It depends on what's happening in your body at the moment. And there's people that it takes time and they're not seeing the results. They may be a bit skeptical or they're sitting on the fence. But like you amongst many others are having incredible results. Like your body was so ready to receive.
Yes.
And so what would you say? Right. What would you say to somebody that's a little bit skeptical about?
Well, I mean, I was skeptical, and I think that that's pretty much the way we all are. We're a bit skeptical when somebody wants to say, "Hey, look, try this. This is amazing." We sort of go, "Oh yeah, whatever." But the thing is with it is, as you say, not everybody is going to get the effects straight away. And that is fine. That means your body is doing well, but at a cellular level, we don't always know what is going on. So it is like Amy had told me, it is like taking a vitamin C tablet and knowing that it's going to do you good. It's the same thing. You don't feel any different on it, but you know that it is working in your body. The thing is, this is not a short-term fix. This is something that you need to stay on, because if you're not feeling anything, that's okay. That's okay. It's still working at a cellular level. Your skin is still going to be radiant. You're still going to stop that, you know, that aging. You're going to slow that down regardless if you feel anything physical. I mean, I wish everybody could feel something physical, but then I don't want everybody to feel as bad as I did. So I often think that I take both NRF1 and 2. I did right from the word go, because I know that my body was pretty bad. It was in a bad way. So I knew that I had to take action and not just go in with one. I thought, right, I need both. And there'll be many people out there that will need both. If they start on NRF2, I suggest that after 6 months, go on NRF1 as well, because that also increases your energy, and it is just going to help that NRF2 work in conjunction. They work brilliantly together. And then, of course, we've got the ProBio, which is amazing. The hair care, well, I mean, you know, look at your hair. The hair care is amazing. The skin care is amazing. Even hand cream. Me, never wear hand cream. Don't like the feel of anything on. I don't like my hands feeling sticky. I like my hands very dry. And so when it comes to hand cream, I sort of go, no thanks. Wow, had hand cream, and I thought, oh my gosh, I love this. I've got to get some. So, you know, we're not all going to get the amazing results quickly, but don't stop taking it, because you're doing your body a favor. That is my biggest thing. You are doing your body the best favor you could possibly do. So don't stop. Make this like your coffee every day, like brushing your teeth every day. Take it every day and just stay on it, because it's good for you.
Well, you've sold me, I'll tell you. So tell me, have you been able to, do you take other vitamins or supplements, or obviously you'd be still on some medications?
I'm still on some meds. I'm about half of what I was on. I keep an eye on my blood pressure every day, and because I'm only on half that now. I don't take it. I used to be, the doctor prescribed me multivitamins. I don't know why he even bothered, because, you know, it's got nothing like this. So I've stopped taking that. I just stick to our products.
That's wonderful. That is so good. So I will make the disclaimer, we do not claim to cure, prevent, mitigate any disease, but as evidence even shows in Sally's story, is that if you can reduce inflammation, oxidative stress in the body, and upregulate the good, you know, the turn on the NRF activator switch, amazing things can happen. Our bodies are the real miracles, and they're designed and they know what to do. They know what to do. But we're bombarded with outside influences, the food, the everything else. So we have the only all-natural supplement that is, that can combat oxidative stress. So,
And the thing is that you don't, and it doesn't matter whether they're young children or they are 90-plus-year-olds. We've all got oxidative stress. So even these older people, you know, you see them struggling. You know, don't forget those people. Don't forget that, you know, don't think that, oh, well, you know, they're old now. They don't want to do this. The thing is, this can actually help them move better. And if they move better, then they're going to live longer. So don't forget these older people, and don't forget these young ones. I mean, from the moment we're born, we breathe in oxygen. It causes oxidative stress. The foods we eat, all the things that they do to our foods now is just so incredibly scary. And this is what we're putting in our bodies. And it's not our own fault. This is the way society is. So we needed something natural to combat what we are putting in our bodies. And this is it.
Absolutely.
This is the only one that will work.
Absolutely. I was just going to put it out there to the viewers. We've got 12 online at the moment. Does anyone have any questions for Sally before we end our interview here? If you've got any burning questions you'd like to ask her, just pop them in the thread and we'll get those underway. Otherwise, we might finish up for this interview series. It's been wonderful having you here, Sally. Your stories, you're just so inspirational.
Oh, thank you.
And we're blessed to have you here sharing your story, because people need to hear that.
Absolutely. And I want to tell it because it is just, you know, I just feel so very blessed to be on this natural supplement that, you know, the world needs to know. It really does. And if I can do my little bit to make others feel better, then this is it.
You certainly will. Well, thank you, viewers. We haven't got any more questions coming in. There's been some incredible, beautiful, heartfelt comments saying appreciation for you jumping on and sharing today. So thanks, everyone. Please, if you're interested in the products, please go back to the person that invited you into Activate My Life group. And if by some chance you've forgotten how you landed here, you can head over to the members area and reach out to one of the administrators, and we'll be more than happy to pop you back in touch with the beautiful person that added you to our group. So yeah, if you want to, sitting on the fence, you want to get your products, you know who to reach out to. So thanks again. Yeah, thanks again. And have an amazing week. And share the gift that we have with all your loved ones. Plug them in to the group. If you want to share Sally's testimonial, just invite them in to Activate My Life and just tag them in this live. So thanks again, everyone. Bye for now. Thank you, Sally.